All right, today marks 1 year of being sober. And I want to talk about my experience this last year, some of the pros and cons of sobriety. Now, I want to first preface that I never had a problem with alcohol. I know that for some people, it truly is a problem. So this isn't a takeaway from people who are serious alcoholics. I found myself drinking quite a bit socially, a couple times a week. So I wanted to challenge myself. It went from a month originally to then 2 months to now I am sitting at a year. And again, just kind of want to talk about my experience. So for one, positives. First of all, finances. Alcohol, as I've said before, is not a cheap sport. Between drinks, dinners, Ubers, it just adds up. Alcohol and drinking is just expensive. I would say in the last year now, I'd probably say between $5,000 and $10,000, which is really cool. So if you're battling finances and you want to find a way to kind of eliminate one of your issues, one of them could be alcohol. Two, physically. You know, a lot of people say once they go sober, their skin looks better, their hair looks better. I guess, I feel like it wasn't like life changing to where I was like, oh my God, I'm a whole new person. But yes, my skin cleared up. I lost some fat in my face and my stomach. So yes, that's another positive. And for me, the most important part was number 3, which was the mental side. And for anyone out there who has like anxiety or social anxiety, I think people think that they can mask it with alcohol. And in fact, it actually makes it worse. Alcohol is a depressant and you don't realize it till you go off of it, how much better you feel mentally. And I would say, alcohol, it's one of those things, again, it's a depressant. You don't realize that even if you drink a couple times a week, it stays in your system constantly. And if you're kind of always feeling down and always feel anxious or depressed, you may not even realize that it's the alcohol that you're drinking. Now, I want to talk about some of the lowlights or some of the things that I guess aren't as life-changing as people might think they are. One is the social aspect. Obviously, not drinking, you do feel kind of left out. I mean, when you go to the bars, you go out with your friends. When I take Megan to dinner, if we go on vacations, we go to weddings, parties, and you're sober, it's hard to kind of fit in with everybody who is, buzzed, drinking, having a good time, letting loose. Now, I have a great support system. I have great friends, great girlfriend, great family who have been very supportive and never judged me or pushed me. So that made it a lot easier for me to give this a try. I do want to point this out as well, I guess as a low light. When people think about going sober, they think they're going to be this brand new person and all their problems are going to be solved. You're still the same person. And unless, again, alcohol is really a big issue in your life, you're not going to all of a sudden be this brand new person. There are small benefits, but if you have a lot going on, it's not going to all of a sudden fix every problem in your life. If you're, let's just say you're depressed and you go off alcohol, your depression's not going to all of a sudden be healed. It will help and you'll see some benefits, but if there's underlying problems, there may be more to it than just going sober. But that's really my year. Again, it started with just a month challenge and now I'm at a year. And I plan to keep going. I don't know if I'll ever have a drink again. I guess things are good in moderation, but I'm happy I hit this 1 year milestone. And if you're thinking about it out there, I challenge you just to go for it.